Welcome, little ninjas. Great to see you. Happy Monday. I can actually see a lot of you this time again. Last week I had some issues with that, but again, I can see you all, so that's really nice. Nice pink balloon to you know who you are. And yeah, it's fantastic to see you guys. So let's get started with this awesome class. I'm excited. And but before we begin, I just want to say I hope you're having a really good time. I'm thinking of you guys, and yeah, I hope you enjoy today's class. So now let's get started. We'll get started by standing up nice and strong and getting ready with a good bow. Good. So good pant slap. Feel the power. Feel the power. Good. Now take one hand, make a big strong fist. This represents your power. Let me hear you say it. Power. Awesome. Good. Now take your other hand, cover your fist. This hand represents your wisdom. And now bow. Awesome. Good job, little ninjas. And we're ready to begin. So to begin, you can start by shuffling your feet. Awesome. And we're going to go and get some exercise. So the first one's pretty simple. We're going to just start running in place. Good. Now, as you run in place, don't move forward and back yet. Now, I want you to move forward just a little bit. Move forward just a little bit. Get closer to your camera. And now get further away, further away, further away. Watch out behind you while you do this. Make sure you're being careful. Good, and forward. Good, and to the side. And to the other side. Good, and in a circle. And the other way. Good job, little ninjas. Now relaxing your jaw a little bit. We're going to start with some skipping. Now skipping is really, really wonderful. So with your skipping, you lift a knee and you kind of hop and bounce. Kind of like Tigger. Tigger was really good at skipping. So just skip in a big circle. Very nice, little ninjas. Good job. Extra hard if you can. Try and skip backwards. Great job, little ninjas. You're doing really, really good. Now, let's go into crab walk. So crab walk, your butt is off the ground, your hands and feet are touching, and now just walk around like a crab. Yeah, good. But try and touch the roof with your belly button. Lift your belly button nice and tall while you do it. Good job. Nice. And now, bear crawl. So reach over, just hands and feet on the ground, and now run around your house like a little bear. Yeah. Awesome. You're doing great, little ninjas. Now this one's a little bit trickier, so please make sure you're careful. Grab one foot. Now you have 1 foot grab. With 1 foot grab, hop around. Boing, 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 boing. You can make boingy sounds. Boingy sounds are awesome. Boing, 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 and switch. Other leg. Boing, boing, boing. Boing, boing. Boing, boing. Good, and back to running. Nice. With your running, try and kick your butt. Very good. Now, you guys doing awesome. Now, arms out. Let's be airplanes. Really fast airplanes. Awesome. Cool. And you guys doing really, really good. I forget the last one. So give me a sec. Check my paper. Oh no, I dropped my paper. Here it is. Good. And pat on your knees. Pat on your knees. Good. Nice loud pats. You guys are doing really good. Awesome. And from here, we want to touch the ground with our bellies. Take your belly, touch the ground. Boom. Good. Now, belly's on the ground. You guys can do it. I'm watching some of you not be on the ground yet, so take your belly and touch the ground. Good. From here, take your hands, lift your hands up. Take your feet, lift your feet up. And swim. Don't hit anything behind you, but try and just touch the ground with your kind of belly and hips. Arms and legs all the way off the ground. Swim, swim. You can imagine fishies around you and be underwater in nice warm water. Yeah, good. And time to row our boat. So sitting on your butt, come so you're sitting on your butt. Good. From here, lift your feet, lift your hands, and grab your paddles and row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Good. And extra super bonus. And pop, pop, pop your boat. I'm joking, that was pretty hard. Let's try this one. Straighten your legs and kayak, kayak, kayak your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Woo. Great job, little ninjas. Now come forward so your toes are pointing towards the camera. Take one hand, and now we're gonna do a little bit of a side break fall. So with your side break fall, as you put this hand down, slide out on it. So instead of putting your hand down and leaning on it, you want to put your hand down, slide out onto your side. Your whole side is down. Now, this knee can point up at the sky. The one that's on the side of your arm goes straight. So get ready. And this knee is straight. Your other leg is flat. Now the leg that's flat, that hand comes out, and you go down to the side. Woo! Good, and come back up. And one more. Hand goes down the side and slide. Woo! Good, and switch sides. Other side. So now our other knee is up. This knee's pointing at the sky. This other leg is straight. And our hand from the straight side goes beside us, and we slide out. Woo! Good, I'm gonna move over a little bit. Hand goes on the ground, and we slide out. Woo! Good. Now you guys are doing great, little ninjas. So I want to do a little bit more of an advanced move. Now you should be sitting on the ground right now. So if you're standing up, sit back on the ground. Now from here, this is called a tactical get up. So we go down, woo, like that. But now we take this hand and we cover our head like this. So we're protecting our head from getting hit on this side. So we're covering our head. Good. This foot goes down and we kick. Hoo-yah! Good. Show me a strong kick. Kick. Yeah. One more time. Kick. Yeah. Good job. Now this hand can go on the ground, and from here, push down with your foot that's on the ground and your hand that's on the ground, and then lift up and step your kicking foot all the way back through, and then stand up. Yeah, and that's called a tactical get up. So let's try that one time all together. Everyone on your back. Good. And fall to one side. Woo! Good. From here, wing cover. So cover your head with your arm. Good. And kick. Yeah. 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 Kicks. Lots of kicks. Yeah. Good. Nice. I see some awesome kicking. That's great. From here, take your foot. Bring your foot back behind you. And stand up strong. Yeah. Great job, little ninjas. Really, really good. That's looking awesome. Now, right leg back. Jumbe! Hey! Awesome. Now remember, every time you do that, you want to have a powerful key up. Hey! Let me hear you. Key up. Hey! Good. Now, with your powerful key up, you're ready to go. Our next dance is called horse dance. So show me a horse dance. Horse dance. Jumbe! Hey! Good. So your knees are bent. Your arms are out. Good. Now I want you to imagine you're riding a really, really, really fat horse. So grab the reins of your horse and let's go ride our horse. Good. Nice horse riding, guys. That's wonderful. Nice. And the last one, right after me. Hey. The last dance we're going to do today is called crane stance. So crane stance starts from our sparring stance, or our right leg back. And all we do is we take our back leg, we lift our back leg up, and we balance. Good, our toe points towards the ground, and just see if you can balance nice and still for a moment. See how still you can be. And switch, other leg, point that toe down, Be as still and slow as you can. Very nice. I see some great hands up. That looks awesome. Good job, guys. Now switch, 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 run it back to back. Whew, that's hard to say. Really good job, guys. Now let's do some awesome kicking. So to start our kicks, we're going to do high rising heel kicks. Remember, this is a stretch kick. It's a warm-up kick. So our leg stays straight, our hands are up, and we kick up and back with a straight leg. Good. And start kicking. Each time your leg's going to go a little bit higher until you're getting a really good stretch, but you don't want to go high enough that it hurts. So no pain, just a good, nice stretch. Yeah. Good. Good. And switch legs, other leg. Boom. Good. And high rising heel kicks. Looking great, guys. Good. Try and keep those hands up and just keep on kicking a little bit higher each time so you get that really good stretch. Nice. This is something you can practice every day, actually, to keep getting your kicks better and better. Really good, guys. And right back. Chumbe. Hey. Good. Now, let's do a little bit of front snap kicks. You guys are getting really good at these, so I'm going to show you an even more advanced version today. Let's start with the basic. So your back leg comes up to crane stance, and you kick with high heel toes. And then you lift your knee up again, and you step down. All at once, we do it. Front snap kick. Go. Kick. Good. And kick. And kick. And kick. Now, little ninjas, remember when you kick, you want to push your foot forward like this. So you're not like this, and you're not hitting with your toes. You're pushing your foot forward and hitting with this part. So practice walking up with like high heels for a moment. So go up on your tippy toes and walk down like you have high heels. Good, really good. And coming back to your camera, that part of your foot is the part you hit with. So get ready, right leg back. Chumbe. Hey. Good. And kick. Yeah. Kick. Yeah. Watching some great kicks. Those look really good, guys. And one more kick. Yeah. And switch feet. Other foot. Boom. Now kick. Yeah. And kick. Yeah. And kick. Yeah. And kick. Yeah. And you guys are doing fantastic. Good. Now the next kick is called a, oh, actually no, I want to show you the advanced version. Now, this is a more advanced version, so please be very careful. It's really important that you land safely when you jump. So make sure that you're not on slippery floor, and the most important thing about this is staying safe, so please be careful. Okay, so from crane stance, this is called a fake front snap kick. I'm going to just show you one. So from here, I do my fake front snap kick. That's what it looks like. So the way to do it, take your back leg, bring your back leg up to crane stance. Good. Now you're going to jump. The leg that's on the ground is going to kick. So it looks like this. The leg that's on the ground is going to kick when you jump. And your other foot goes down. So get ready and lift your back leg. And the leg that's standing on the ground is going to kick. The other one's going to go down. Get ready and jump. Kick. Good. Now this leg's on the ground. So we're going to jump and kick with the leg that's on the ground again. Get ready and jump kick. And jump kick. And jump kick. And jump kick. Nice, guys. That's actually a pretty advanced kick, and you guys are doing a really good job with it. Awesome. Now that's probably good for today, but we're going to keep on building on those, and you'll be doing some pretty crazy kicks in no time. So great job with that. Now, our last kick today is called a side kick. You guys already know it, so bring that knee up. Awesome. Now remember, from here, you're going to point your butt at your target. Show your target butt. Then take your foot and stomp on your target. Boom! Good, and then come back. From the side, it looks like this. Great, lift your leg, hands are up, and then you point your butt where you want to kick, and you kick. Boom! And then you come back. Good, and that's called a side kick. So let's do it all together. Ready, kicking beside you, and one. Boom! And back and down. And two. Boom! And back and down. Three. 4, and 5. Whoosh. Wah. Good, and switch, on more chin sides. Hey. Nice, and 1. Woo-cha! By the way, this is very good exercise for your legs, so if you're feeling tired, that's okay. 2, when you're feeling tired from exercise, it means you're building more muscle and getting stronger. 3, woo-cha! 4, woo-cha! And 5, woo-cha! Whoa. Very nice little ninjas. Really, really good job with that. Awesome. Now shuffling your feet again. You guys are doing a really, really good job. Now we've done that much, so let's play a game. Now, I think you guys know this game. This game is called Simon Says. So, very quick review of the rules. I'm going to trick you. I'm going to give you different instructions. Only do the instructions that Simon tells you to do. So if I say Simon says jumping jacks, you should all start doing jumping jacks. But if I say, okay guys, sit on the floor, don't listen to that because Simon didn't tell you to do it. Only do what Simon tells you to do. Good job. I see some of you still doing jumping jacks. That's perfect. Nice. Now, if you get tricked, then today let's do 3 squats. So that being said, Simon says it's time to play. Simon says. Simon says, flop around like a bird. Simon says, right on back, Jume. Hey. Good. Simon says, jumping knees to chest. Jump. Simon says, jumping knees to chest. Simon says, jumping knees to chest. And take a seat. Now, if you sat down, a lot of you didn't, by the way, good job. If you sat down, remember that's 3 good squats. 1, 2, and 3. Good, and Simon says jumping jacks. Good, and Simon says front and back jumping jacks. Good, now let's bear crawl. Yeah. Now if you bear crawled, I tricked you. If I tricked you, 3 jumping jacks, or 3 squats. 1. You guys are really good at this. I have to get harder. You guys are doing a really good job. Good, okay. Simon says clap your hands. And Simon says stomp your feet. Good. Now spin in a big circle. Wow, I'm not kidding. You guys are doing such a good job. Okay, for those of you who got tricked, 3 squats, you guys are listening so well. I'm really impressed. Good. Now, last little bit. Simon says, Bob. Woocha. Simon says, Bob. Woocha. Simon says, jab, cross. Jab, cross. And flap your arms and run a circle. Whoa. Wow, you guys are so good at this. Okay, that's 3 squats for me. 1. Oh, I caught one of you. Okay, good job, guys. Wow, great job at Simon Says. Next time I'm gonna have to come up with more evil tricks because you did such a good job. It was so hard to catch you. Really good listening, really good listening, little ninjas. That was fantastic work. Really impressed. So good. Oh, who is this? It's Almond Milk Daydream. Good to see you, Almond Milk Daydream. Okay, see you later. Now, let's continue with class. Guys, it's time to do some striking. So let's get ready for this. Right leg back. Jumbe. Hey. Good. Now remember, jab. We jab with our front arm, and we come back. Our back arm does our cross, but when we do, we turn our foot. So watch my foot. My foot turns like this. So when I punch, I turn my foot. That's called a ball exchange. So watch my foot. I turn like this. Good. So, you ready? And cross. Good. And jab. Cross. 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 Jab. Woo! Good job. Good. Now, you guys know this one. Bob. So duck down a little bit. Just a little duck. Good. Bob. Do it with me. Hands are up, and you bend your knees. Bob. Good. Bob. Good. Now this one's fancy. It's called a weave. So we bob to one side, and then we go across and then up. So it's bob weave, whoocha, bob weave, whoocha, bob weave, whoocha, bob weave, whoocha. Good job. Okay, so now jab. You guys know your cross palm block, so let's review. Cross palm block, we bring our hand across, and then cross palm block. Nice, I see some crazy cross palm blocks. That's looking good. Make sure one hand is always up protecting your face. Good. Now I'm gonna throw a jab at you. When I throw the jab, you wanna push it this way. Sorry, this way. Because you want to push so you're closing the door on me. So get ready. Here comes the punch and cross palm block. Boom. Good. Here comes the punch, cross palm block. Boom. And here comes the punch, cross palm block. Boom. Good. Now let's do the other side. So get ready. I'm going to throw a cross at you now. You want to push the cross this way. So get ready and cross palm block. Boom. Good. Cross palm block. Boom. Cross palm block. Boom. Good. Nice. Now I'm going to throw a hook at your head. When I throw the hook, you do your bob weave. Get ready and hook. Bob weave. Good. Now bob weave. Bob weave. Bob weave. Good job, guys. Now let's do a combo. So get ready. Copy me. Jab, cross, bob weave, hook. Good. Do it with me. Get ready and jab, cross, bob weave, hook. Good. And nice. I saw a really powerful hook there. One of you did your hook like this. Now, when you do your hook, try not to spin because you want to stay kind of facing towards your opponent. If you spin, they might be able to hit your butt. You want to protect your butt. So get ready and jab, cross, bob weave, hook, boom. Nice. Now we're going to do one new punch. This punch is called an uppercut. So hands are up, bring your elbow down, and now you're going to explode up like your head has a rocket on it. Uppercut, boom. And other hand, elbow comes down, and uppercut, boom. And elbow comes to hip, and uppercut, boom. Now, make sure you're not to your face. Some of you are doing this. Uppercut, uppercut, uppercut. But that's how you punch yourself in the face. You don't want to do that. Make sure your hand's coming forward a little bit so it's away from your face. Good. Get ready? And uppercut, 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 uppercut. Good. So now, copy this. Jab, cross, bob, weave, uppercut. Good. Give it a try. All together. Jab, cross, bob, weave, uppercut. Good job, little ninjas. That's looking really good. Now let me just consult with my magic paper to make sure everything's on track. We're doing really good with all that. Really good job. Okay, last little bit, V stepping. So remember how to step like a V? Yeah, looking really good, guys. Now as you do that, looking good, but bring your hands up. Good. So hands up by your face, because you're blocking anything as you do your V steps. And now you can add in some, let's do cross palm blocks. So as you step, you're pushing away. Cross palm block, 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 cross palm block. Nice, good job, guys. Looking really good. Now, the last thing I want to do with you guys today is called beat the child with the stick. But instead of using a stick today, I want to use a lightsaber. So, you guys know how this works. If I swing at your head, whoosh, then you do a nice good duck, just like that. If I swing at your feet, you jump knees to chest. Good. If I go to stab you, you open the door. And if I go to cut you in half, you open the door. Good job, little ninjas. So let's play beat the child with the stick. Hope you guys have a lot of fun with this. And here comes duck, 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 duck. And jump, 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 jump. Good, and open the door. Now that looked pretty easy for you, so let's speed up a little bit. And jump. Woocha! Duck. Woocha! Jump. Woocha! Jump. Woocha! Open the door. Good, and open the door. And open the door. And jump. Woocha! Jump. Woocha! Duck. Jump. Duck. Jump. Duck. Open the door. Good job. That's looking awesome. Okay, now I'm not going to say it, So you just have to watch closely and do it without me saying it. So good luck. And here comes a great big hit. And what happened there? Good job, little ninjas. That was awesome. Great work today. That was so much fun. Let's do a good mock drill before we do some Coach's Corner. But just want to say really good job, especially with Simon Says. You guys were so good at that. So that was awesome. So let's do some mock drill. So for your mock drill, standing nice and strong. Good, you can do a good pant slap. Good. And let's do this together. So first we say, shoot, so shoot. Good, step it to the side. Good, now we say, chariot, and we step forward. Good, repeat after me, Kanye, Kanye. Good, we bring our hands here, and now we say, ki, ki, and now we bow. Good job, guys. Now, Mokdo Jambi. Gently, softly, smoothly kneeling down to your quietly on the floor, hands on your lap, spine nice and tall. Now, if you can, breathe through your nose. And Mokdo Jambi. Sorry, Shishak, Mokdo Shishak. Eyes closed, sitting still. If you want, you can think about something awesome, something you learned, something that was really fun. And you can even just pay attention to your breathing and how your body feels. Good job. And Mokdo Shishak. Sorry, Mokdo Baro. I'm messing this up. Mokdo Baro. Eyes open, standing up. Good. And standing strong. Good. And copy me and do it with me. Shoot. Chariot. Kanye. Ki. Good job, guys. Now, take your hands to heart and bowing to me and all your other classmates, wishing us all love and happiness. Namaste. Good. And if you have any parents or brothers and sisters in the room, you can turn and face them, put your hands to your heart, and bow to them, wishing them love and happiness. Namaste. Awesome. And even if you don't have any family and or anyone in the room, you can bow to the world, wishing everyone in the world love and happiness. Namaste. Good job, guys. Really good job today. That was a great class. Thank you. That was so much fun. Now, today, I want to tell you guys a fun little story. This is a story I really, really enjoy. It's called Larry the Dung Beetle. Now, I don't know if you guys know what a dung beetle is. It's a really large beetle. It lives in different places, but it oftentimes lives in jungles. It's actually quite a big beetle. It has a big horn on its head, and it uses the horn on its head to roll poop into balls. Yeah, I know. Dung beetles are weird because what they actually do is they go around the jungle and they collect other animals' poop. And then they turn into a nice ball shape and they roll around and they use the balls for different things. So they're actually pretty cool with that, and they clean up the jungle, which is awesome. Now, there was a dung beetle named Larry. And Larry was an awesome young dung beetle, but he was pretty new at being a dung beetle, and he built his home on the top of the hill. It was a really nice home, and it was a really nice hill, and he was really, really happy. And one day, he decided that he was going to go down the hill to see if he could find some dung. By the way, dung means poop. So if you're like, what's dung? Dung is poop. So they're called like the poop beetle. So anyway, so Larry goes down the hill, and he goes all the way to the bottom of the hill, and he walks around for a little bit. And he finds the most awesome piece of poop. And he's like, yes, this is the best poop ever. And he takes the poop and he rolls the poop until he forms the poop into a perfect little ball. And he starts to push the ball all the way home. And he pushes it home and he pushes it home. But it's a lot of work, and he starts to sweat and he's getting a little bit tired. And he starts to push it up the hill, and it's hard to push the ball up the hill. So he's getting sweaty, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to take a break. So he leaves the ball on the hill, and he goes up to the top of the hill, and he gets a big glass of water, and he drinks the water, and he comes back, and he gets to where he left the ball of poop, and it's gone. He's like, who took my poop ball? Who took my poop ball? Who would do such a thing? So he starts to look for his poop ball, and he goes and he looks around, and finally he finds his ball at the bottom of the hill. And he's like, who moved my poop ball to the bottom of the hill? So then he takes his poop ball and he starts to push it back up to his house, and he pushes it all the way to where he had it before, and he pushes it a little bit higher. It's this ball rolling up this hill. He's rolling this ball up this hill, rolling this ball up this hill. And he's getting close. He's more than halfway up the hill. And he's like, you know what? Now I'm hungry. So he leaves the ball where it is, and he goes up to his house, and he makes himself a nice big sandwich, and he eats the sandwich. He's like, whoa, this is great. And then he goes back to where he left his ball, but the ball's gone. And he's like, where'd my ball go? Who moved my ball of poop again? So he starts to look around, and he finds the ball of poop at the bottom of the hill again. He's like, what's going on? Who's moving my poop? Who would do such a thing? So then he starts to roll it up the hill again. He gets it almost to the very top, but he's sweating so much. He's like, you know what? I need a shower. So he leaves the ball of poop where it is, and he goes to his house, and he takes a nice, good shower. He's feeling a lot better, and he comes out. And where do you think his ball of poop is? That's right. The ball of poop is at the bottom of the hill. And he's like, oh my goodness, who keeps doing this? What crazy person is taking my ball of poop and putting it at the bottom of the hill? So he said, you know what? I need to go ask my friend Nozzles the elephant for some advice about this, because this is pretty tiring. So he went and he walked a little ways, and he found his friend Nozzles the elephant. And he said, Nozzles, every time I'm rolling my ball of poop up the hill, when I leave it, someone puts it in the bottom of the hill. Who would do such a thing? What's going on? Now, Nozzles the elephant was really wise, and he smiled at Larry the dung beetle, and he said, Larry, no one's trying to trick you. No one's doing anything mean with your poop ball. What happens is, if you leave something round on a hill, it rolls all the way down, just like a ball rolls down something that's like a hill. So you're leaving your ball on the hill, and it's just rolling down to the bottom when you're not paying attention. And then you have to push it back up again. Now, Larry felt pretty silly. He's like, oh my goodness, Nozzles, I can't believe that's what's been happening this whole time. So he went all the way back to his ball of poop. He said, now I know what I have to do. I have to keep on pushing until I get to the top. So he took the ball of poop, and he started to push it up this hill, and he started to roll it up this hill. He's working hard. He gets it halfway up. He's like, I can do this. I can do this. It's pretty heavy, though. He's sweating. He's hungry. He pushes it a little bit more. It's almost at the very top. He's like, I can do this. And he pushes, and he gets the ball of poop all the way to his house. And he's like, yes, I did it. Then he goes inside. He drinks some water. He has a snack. He comes out, and his ball of poop is still there. And he's like, yes, that's awesome. Now, I love this story. I want you to take a moment and think in your brain about what you can learn from this story. Okay, so just take a moment and think about it, and then we'll talk about it. Good, so think with your brain. Good, awesome. Now, I love this story because it reminds me that a lot of things, you make progress at them when you do them for a long time. So for example, I have a black belt in martial arts, but if I had just trained, let's say, a couple times every year, I would probably never get a black belt. But I got my black belt when I was training martial arts every single week for like 9 years. And when I kept on doing that, over time I kept on learning, and eventually I had my black belt. Same thing with music. If you're playing an instrument and you just do it every once in a while, you won't be as good as if you have regular practice. If you brush your teeth, once a month, your mouth is going to be really gross. But if you brush your teeth every night, and every morning, you have this really nice smile. So a lot of times, if there's things we want to be good at or things that are important to us, if we keep on practicing them, if we keep on doing them, we'll keep on getting better and better and better and better. And that's also things like stretching, right? So if I want to be flexible, if I want to kick up to the roof, if I want to be able to bend my legs a lot, then I need to keep on practicing stretching. I can't just practice stretching really hard once on one day. That won't work. I have to practice it a bunch of times every week for a while. And then that's when I want to start getting more flexible. So for you guys, I hope you guys remember this story. It's kind of a silly story. But remember, there's things that you're doing, that you're learning, that you're going to be awesome at if you keep practicing. So I don't know if you play an instrument or if you're learning math or whatever it is, but if you keep on practicing and you keep on doing it, eventually you'll make a lot of progress and you'll have gotten good at whatever you're practicing. Just like this martial arts that you guys are doing. I'm watching you guys, and every week you're getting a little bit better. It's really good to see. So I hope I get to see you guys here again on Wednesday. Thank you for a fantastic class. It was a lot of fun. it's good exercise for me because I get to practice all my martial arts too. Yeah, and yeah, so namaste.